Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new and would like to subscribe, you can hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell. It will alert you to up and coming videos. We are here today to help you move through the eclipse energy, the energies of April. This Mercury retrograde is taking us back into old thoughts, old memories, old traumas. Remember, readings are about clarification, validation, or if you are triggered in a reading, it is something you need to look into and heal within yourself rather than reacting and lashing out at whoever or whatever. Maybe take that energy, because we're on here to heal, transform, transcend. Maybe take that energy as guidance or something within you that you did not know was there, and it can be blocking you, because this month, the month of April, we have eclipse energy, we have Mercury retrograde, we have so many intensified energies coming through us to shake your foundation up. Changes, spontaneous changes, revelations, inward, outward, groups, people, places, situations within your own growth, your own timeline, your new contracts coming in, and you are not connected to other people, maybe not, in the past to those new contracts. So we have a lot going on, and it can come in as a very confusing energy. Okay, so we're going to do a reading today. Yeah, we've got 10 of Wands here, straight out of the deck. It's about releasing burden. There's going to be massive transformation, overwhelming emotion. So you will be experiencing that this month, okay? But this is so you see a bigger picture, the higher purpose, or the whole story, the whole perspective, or a higher perspective. This emotion that is going to come through you is divine, universal energy. And we spend a lot of time in our lives trying to keep ourselves busy by diverting, ignoring, pushing things under the rug, feelings, emotions, thoughts. It's like all of those things you tried to deny, ignore, overlook, push to the side. They are going to be exposed and confronted in the month of April, by May moving forward with clarity. So if you ever are listening to a reading, it should be about clarification, validation, and transformation of you. If you are triggered, or there is a trigger warning in most readings, it's because we're here to help you grow, help you unblock. You cannot unblock things unless you are made uncomfortable, or you can face those emotions, thoughts that you push down. It's also about expansion of your belief systems, of your potentials, okay? So get ready to be pushed emotionally into absolute heart alignment, but also overwhelming emotion to transform you, okay? So let's have a little look. Sorry guys, lighting and all sorts, I can't help that. This is the best position I could get. If it's a little dark, it looks like it's a little dark where it's positioned, but it was the best position I could get. Yeah, so what we've got is definitely here. Yeah, all right. So what you may be experiencing, now remember, it's for you to place where this fits. Reverse roles, we can all be in masculine and feminine energy. Reverse the roles, guys, and also it could be about a relationship, a family, a friend, groups, associations, a career. You place it where it fits. We all experience the same energy in a different situation, okay? Keep that in mind. I could be talking about a relationship and you're like, oh, I'm actually experiencing that with a friend or with XYZ situation. So what I want to say here is this is about the hidden. This is what needs to be revealed. This is also the hidden internal processing. It can be represent here, and we have the Empress here. It can actually represent things you don't speak up about, things you hide, things you internally process, things you don't reveal to the world about your true, deep, higher thoughts, beliefs, wants, needs, and desires. And that's what I feel like is going on here. And just before we start, I should have said this at the start, guys. Sorry, but it needs to come out because Spirit's just come in. So last night, because we've got all this eclipse energy and full moon, new moon, all of these new timelines, can I just say, and I had to deal with something last night, people are definitely sending attacks, okay, your way, particularly if you are a healer, a starseed healer, a speaker of truth, transformation, bringing people into their authenticity, the truths of them, not the truth, the truths within them to bring them alignment. If you are, validating, if you are basically a psychic, a healer, an energy worker, a speaker of truth, and you don't even have to be working in that. You could be just the healer or the speaker of truth within your family, within your group of friends. It is now the time that all these people send these blocks, attacks to shut it down. We're coming into some of our highest timeline alignments, and this is why a lot is going to be shown. I'm blessed in the fact that Spirit shows me when attacks are coming. Something very dark was sent my way last night, or is preparing to. It's like watching. So I had to obviously clear that, get rid of that, put boundaries in. It's giving me the heads up of energies and ascension. We get ascension blockers, ascension attacks. Now they can be from people, from spirit, what have you, okay? So be prepared in that. Cleanse your energy, ground, heal, protect your energy, okay? There's no need to retaliate. Just protect your energy, put your boundaries in, call in your highest and best spirit guides to protect your energy, all of the above. So that's all you need to do, all right? So, throat. See, attacks, not wanting me to say this, not wanting me to speak out. So just be aware there is kind of a huge potential for attack and diversion away from your ascension higher path. We're having karmic cycles close out, all of the above, and karma playing out. So just be aware of that people are in that energy. They are acting out of character, and they will do so in this eclipsy energy, okay? It's like wild cards. Things can be flipped, unmasked. Think of a tornado coming towards you, okay? And it just emotionally, energetically, spiritually. When a tornado comes towards a home representing you can't hide emotions. You can't hide facts. You can't hide information. Everything's out in the front lawn. Everything gets brought down and exposed. And then we have to look at the rubble, okay? But basically what I've got here is a message. Get back to the reading now. The reading is, working against, people working against. Someone is very up in their head. They're very up in their head. They want to release a burden. This is a secret. This is a hidden secret about their emotions, how they feel, and transformation. So we have someone here, and I can also see that has sacrificed themselves, heartbroken. Someone here is actually, I've got it, okay. I've got an energy coming in, and we'll call it the mate's perspective. I feel I do have a masculine energy here, temperance, balance, the future, this heartbreak. Someone here, They're not happy, okay? They bring in the illusion that they're happy. They sacrificed themselves for family, okay? Possibly for responsibilities. It could be a feminine, vice versa. You place it where it fits. Basically, this is sacrificing, choosing to not see things, checking out, just doing my obligation, my responsibility. There is the vision I've got, and please, it could be feminine. There is a friend sitting down, two men. Symbolic. We'll say that's symbolic. This mate knows their friend is deeply unhappy. This friend knows secrets about their friend because their friend doesn't express this stuff. They don't process their own emotions and thoughts. That's why they're in this unhappy or facade or faking that they're happy. They're checked out. They're willing to not see things, and so therefore cannot feel things. This mate, he's the mate, knows and looks much deeper into a situation. So let's see what the mate has to say here, because the mate, the friend, the bestie, the boy, the girl, is actually very concerned about their person. Very, very concerned about their person. Their person has, their mate, their boy, has depression, great stress, great responsibility. Okay, let me just tune into this for a second. Okay. The reason we're saying this is because not only is this person very depressed, very unhappy, very sacrificial to family, friends, whatever, it's now actually changing this person. This person possibly could have an anger problem. They're not present. They're lashing out. They're unhappy. And I think that this friend can see that this is contributing to their behavior. Okay? This is making things worse. Making this person could be acting out of character. Their anger and that everyone says, oh, what's wrong with you, X, Y, Z. The mate knows what's truly wrong. And this person is silently in heartbreak, past heartbreak, pain, trauma. I heard brokenhearted. Spirit said use the word brokenhearted. They see a future or a balance or somewhere else. But they have had to commit here and make sacrifices for family. Now, this person's also a bit of a player, a bit of a playboy, probably got lots of options, choices. There's also self-sabotage here, deceit, deception. So it's like the friend is saying, it's time to release the burden. It's time to, I can hear, we're sick of hearing about it. We're sick of hearing about this person, place, or situation. You need to say the truth, speak the truth, tell that person it's like when somebody's secretly in love with someone, but they're trying to make out they're not. Even if this person was saying negative things about certain person, place, or situation, it's actually because they are hurt, they're in love, they're heartbroken. Missing. I heard I'm missing from you. I heard the word opportunity of a lifetime. I think this person felt they got an opportunity of a lifetime. presented. They did not know true love. They were only used to that player love, that 3D love, that it's like they experienced something that was beyond them. They thought what was too good to be real, true. You were too good to be true. They started sabotaging. A lot of juggling options, all this type of thing. So they've basically classed you or treated you as in like everyone else, only to find out it's actually not. And and I'm hearing a real one. So even the mate is saying, look, you found yourself a real one, or you need to be a real one now. And this is against this person's every behavior. So when I mean a real one, like finally saying, oh, I'm in love with this person, and I would have to step it up and make changes and not have options and not be dedicated to other people, places and situations. Like I feel this person in a way keeps themselves in a they're very dedicated to family, let's say exes, children, or partners or partnerships that they're with, even if they're miserable, even if they're unhappy, because that can keep them and justify this checked out energy, which is a sense of freedom for them, or this I wouldn't say player or options, or it's like not getting in too deep. This person's really actually annoyed that they love and feel for you so deeply, but they may not understand it, or they may not, I don't think they've experienced it before. So good, the bad, the ugly, the mate is having a real hard conversation with their friend because they do care about them. And even the friend is sort of better with relationships, but possibly not money or finances. They're kind of saying, come on, buddy, it's time for us to step up. It's time to us to be real, stand into those man shoes. You know, if you love this person, you need to sit them down. You need to tell them the story. You need to explain it to them. You need to go there. You're miserable, you're unhappy, you're fighting against everything and everyone, and everything this person starts, nothing moves forward. Okay, they are definitely blocked in their heart chakra. Now please, this does not feel like this feels like not an ex that doesn't want me and I'm going to stand there and beg and tell my truth and beg them back. This feels like someone who had an opportunity to move forward in life. Somehow they feel they've blown that, or they're still in heartbreak over that opportunity to move into a very balanced, equal, higher level, as in a deeper love, a truer connection, something that they can see in their future or balances them out. This person certainly goes for people who are possibly younger, or doesn't have to be younger in age. It can be immature, needy. I've got it. So this person had to make a decision. Spirit said clarity. Yes, see, they had to make a decision. We have a third party and a mental, emotional, physical, a subconscious trigger. So this person had a third party, or had someone in a third party treating the person like a third party, who was actually like a divine counterpart, a deeper love, a truer love. But this person's never had that before. So they never experienced that before. They didn't know how to handle it. But also they had this third party who was obviously codependent, needed their help, couldn't cope, trigger traumaed them. This person felt a sense of responsibility to, it could be a family, a partner, children, all of the above. They really did. It's like when you want to be there could have been a sickness, an imbalance. Now that could be with the children. There could have been a problem with the child. There could have been a problem with the mother or father of the child if you're reversing the roles. This person felt they had no choice but to commit to something they knew wasn't right for them. See, they really did not... Oh, I dropped the card. Give me a second. They really did not want to commit here, but they felt triggered or traumatized. And I think this was both ways. I think they'd found something like let's call it a big love, a real love, a true love, that just completely overwhelmed them. Then they had responsibilities elsewhere. They definitely were not truthful. They didn't speak the truth. They didn't process the truth. Yeah, they had to give to a family. They felt they had to give to a family situation. Possibly children involved, having to choose, they didn't want to look like a deadbeat daddy or a deadbeat mama or something like that. But I feel it's like this mate, tell them it's about the children. Tell them the decision was about the children. They did not communicate this year. See, look, they're telling them. Communicate this truth. Tell them the facts. Be upfront. This is something that this person's saying enough. Like enough. This is the mate. He's been watching and reevaluating and watching this quite deeply, possibly not saying anything, keeping to his own mind, just supporting his friend and hanging out with his friend and all of the above. But yeah, this friend's sick of this conflict, this inner-outer conflict. This person wants a reset. They're fighting it. They're fighting others. They've got, they really have... It's like they're pointing out, why are you fighting this? Why are you fighting this? Have this conversation. Be truthful. Be upfront. Be direct. It's like, have the conversation. Explain to that person. And they've been quite logical and practical. You need to sit down. You need to explain it. You need to allow them to process it. You need, what else is this friend saying? It's time for you to step up. To be honest, I'm hearing honest. Honesty is coming from this friend, this King of Swords. He's like, honestly, it's time for you to close something out and transform and put an end to this. And it's up in your head, all these thoughts in your head. As in, it's time for you to... I feel like he's saying put boundaries in with people, co-parent in a different way, put boundaries in. These people you've helped enough, you've done the right thing, now it's time to balance it out. Now it's time to close out these secrets, these hidden thoughts, fantasies, your truth, where you really want to be. They're telling this person, it's time. The fated wheels of change are here and you need to make some decisions. You need to be truthful and seek where you want to go. So I feel they're telling this person, I literally heard a conversation where they said, the mate is being so honest, saying, look, because this person's either been a bit of a player or kept their options open or, always thought they could seek or get more. And that's probably what they've experienced and watched their person realize they can't find another you. They've been looking, the mate's saying you've been looking for that person in someone else. You've been searching, looking, trialing. You have been, and you're staying put in your responsibilities that you're unhappy about. And why don't you just be truthful with yourself? And a friend's saying, I don't think you're going to get better. Like, I don't think if you don't make these changes, you're just going to be and stay at the same. And even if that's someone new and not the current people they're with, it's like a level, because this is a level and this is a fated wheel of change. And we also have the World card here. This person wants to change, but they are in conflict because they have a lot of things, responsibilities, people's opinions coming at them. And I feel this friend sort of saying, I've got your back here. I've got your back. I think this masculine is concerned about the masculine's mental health and well-being. I think they've said, we've ignored it, we've partied, we've kept busy, you've still held your responsibilities, you've put your children first, or your partner or your family or whoever first, but none of it's really about you and how you're truly feeling, because it's this anger or the friend can see something deeper going on here. This is why you take substances. This is why you drink. This is why you do this. This is why. Stop pretending. I hear stop pretending. Yeah, see, and we have Empress here, secret with an Empress. This person possibly kept secrets from you. Let's call you the Empress, whoever you are. There were secrets here. They didn't tell you why. I feel this friend helps this person process their emotions or thoughts because their friend cannot. Or it could be ego. It could be, I don't want to hurt people. I'm hurt. I'm heartbroken. I'm going to have all these emotions come out. I can't stop thinking about this person, place, situation. But the mate is saying this is now at your detriment. So something's going on. Something's going on here. I feel they felt they had to do the right thing for, I hear a son, a child, it could be a daughter, it could be children. They really felt they had to make a choice they didn't want to make, but none of that has been explained. Yeah. And so, there is this Queen of Swords energy from you. You could have turned very Queen of Swords on this person. They keep a lot of secrets, or they didn't share. If they just had have communicated properly what was going on, even if they were confused, it just would have made things a lot, we wouldn't be having this response. So you could have had to put boundaries up, cut this person off, be cold. You may have given them a mouthful and a serve, because this person calls out BS. Okay? You cannot lie to a Queen of Swords or hide untruths, or truths. You can't hide the truth from this person. See, they're wanting to come in. They're wanting to talk. They're on the horizon. They never move forward. They don't take the step. It's like I'm hearing the mate say, it's time to come out of your comfort zone. If you love this person, stop thinking about it. We're sick of you thinking about it, the distance, and the emotions that you go through, the anger, the resentment, the hate, the love, the sadness, the happy thoughts, the connection. We're sick of this. Yeah, see, they're like, make a plan, make a decision, commit, put the work in, put the effort in, find the strength, stubbornness here. Yeah, see, it's brought this person to a nine of swords. They're trying to manifest something, but it's all in their head and mind. And this is more of the friend saying, reach out, have the conversation. And King of Pentacles is about do the work, make the effort, make the change, explain yourself, speak your truth to possibly the Empress, whoever that is, male or female, or family or whoever. And I'm just looking, the cards that flipped over were, yep, this King of Wands. Again, looking into the distance, the future, something that there is distance or a gap from. That's a yes. They want a message. They're looking for Two of Cups. There's a Tower coming. That'll be the eclipse energy. Here we go. A spiritual yearning, calling, feeling, connection, knowing, deep, something you cannot explain, something you need to follow in your heart and soul, something you feel a calling in, an unknown. This is an unknown journey. This is something's always missing, and you're that missing cup for this person. There is the karma, the fates, the changes. It's also about, there's a deeper connection here. This is a spiritual connection, a cycle. There's past life here. There's a deep spiritual connection and journey with these two together. And look, it's backed up by this. And this is what this person has realized. I feel this person has actually, you were their first deepest spiritual connection. True love, like that's what I mean by true love, like a deep spiritual connection. They actually thought it was fake and a facade and not real. They've only had 3D connections. They felt safer and more comfortable in 3D connections, in toxic connections, in needy connections. This actually was going to ascend them and bring them into an equal energy, not need, not codependence. This is an equal energy. This is like yin to your yang. This is a whole different ball game to what this person's had. So they knew what to do in a 3D connection. I provide, I take care of, I'm there for my children, I'm there for my responsibilities. This is how I know who I am. But that's completely checked out from their emotions. That's what it is, Spirit said. This person knows this information. They want to go on this journey, but see, fear is blocking them. They are also trapped here. Yes, see, fear, heartbreak. They could be fearful that they could be approaching a Queen of Wands. They do want to move on to their future. We have the Chariot. So this again is a universal energy moving through this person. Itchy leg. This is something that can't be helped. But they do need to stand up for themselves and put the past behind them. This person in the past could not put the past behind them. They were either not ready or hadn't learnt the lessons or didn't know, overwhelmed. They were so overwhelmed, possibly with, I am getting for a lot of you, it could be an ex. I'm getting family. It's something to do with family, whether that's a current partner, an ex, children, responsibilities. There was some form of dilemma, neediness, codependence. You know when you feel you have to step up, you have to step in. And rather than explaining this, see, they had to be an emperor. They're ready to be an emperor. See, they juggled. They didn't explain. They too much on their plate. Star card, wish fulfillment, the new path. They weren't sure. You know, is this a fantasy, what I feel? Do I go for what I know, the 3D, where my responsibilities lie? Or do I go to this spiritual connection? Because there seems to be some responsibilities here from this person. See, the juggling. Now everything is illuminated about self-sabotage or deceit, deception. They are now overwhelmed at breaking point. And that deception could be from the people they're around. It could be their own self-sabotage. It could be an awakening or an epiphany that they've had about you and the connection or the choices they're made. Or it could be just a breaking point where they can't hold their feelings back anymore. We can have a heart activation that is a karmic timing and cycle. See, pulling us into a spiritual contract. Manifesting, they're where they're at. They've got to put in the work. They've got to become a King of Cups and put in the work and the effort to go on the new path. Planning here, there is a Queen of Pentacles. There we go. Behind them. So they have to leave someone or put an ending to something or leave someone or something out in the cold. I feel this person see children, the home, a choice. They don't know the response they're going to get by coming towards you with an apology, but you are their Queen of Cups and they want to communicate this and suddenly or out of nowhere, put an end to this moon, the illusion, the delusion that they're living in, which is kind of what their friend has been saying to them. It's time to, just co-parent properly, place responsibility. You can't be all the responsibility and all the provider. Or let's say you did. Let's pretend this is a person with children and they're an only parent or they are the primary carer for these children. They're saying, because this person feels stuck in their situation, but their mate is just communicate it. Just tell them where you're at and how you feel. But you can't have this third party situations going on. It's like choose a lifestyle or a connection because it's the only way you're going to get ahead. Put boundaries in with the others, equal responsibilities, and live the life that you want. People do it. People do it all the time. And if you are with someone who can't cope or is codependent or you feel you need to provide for, then you need to get outside help for that person, okay? Nobody ever expects you to not be there for your children, but there are different ways of handling it. And I think this is what this mate is trying to get through to this person. Like, you've done enough. Like, you are a good dad, mum, this, that. You have done it. It's time now to allow others to step in or close cycles or and the reason the mate, I was going to say the reason the mate is saying this is because they see this person's very stuck, very trapped, not moving anywhere, not growing, not moving, sitting in their comfort zone, all of the above, right? They're planning, they're thinking, they're not moving. This is not moving. And they're saying, release the burden, dude. Like, release the burden. Tell that person, move forward, move to your spirit. Transform. Let's validate that. Yeah, see, transform, celebration, third party, see beyond all these other choices, options. I feel this person's seeing that, yeah, oh, wow. This person's, and look, 10 of Wands again. Look, this person's emotions, they've tried every other person, place, situation. There's third parties, families, celebrating, keeping themselves busy out there in the world. But the mate can see their mate is they're somewhere else. They're not present. It's fake. They're faking it. They can feel it. It's not anything they're doing or saying. They know they're being fake to themselves because this emotion is about to explode, implode. Now, explode, I think implode, I need the dictionary. Inward, like I think I've used the right word. I don't use that word. That's why I'm not exact on the meaning. It feels like implode, I think, is like volcanic. Maybe this person's character, my throat's starting to go dry. Yeah, there's something, or I might have to just grab a drink here, guys. Sorry about that, but my throat literally, yeah, there's something going on with this person, and I don't feel well now, and I felt very dizzy, and my head, my throat's croaky. See, releasing this burden, this secret high priestess or higher path, higher purpose, who they're giving to or who they want to give to, hidden, secret, Empress, victory with the Empress, Two of Cups. Oh, okay. And the reason we're bringing this up, yeah, cards are starting to fly everywhere, guys. Yep, I cannot make this up. The reason this person is with a lover, a choice, in the Hanged Man, stuck, checked out, not happy, not willing to see things, admit things, suspended, stuck, nothing coming in, checked out, not listening, disconnected, unhappy, head down, focused, always somewhere else, blocked, stuck, checked out. This is where anybody, will say particularly masculines, can get into a danger zone within their own mental health. By shoving down truths, sacrificing, denying. This is not confronting. This is not speaking up, speaking out, processing. It's the opposite. And I am going to say here, and by the way, many feminines experience this as well. And I have. I can put my hand up, and I know many others that could. But let's talk about the masculine, because feminines that are thrown into their masculinity have probably experienced this as well. To survive, to bring up children, family. It's in the check out, responsibility, obligation, checked out of myself, have to soldier on, soldier through, deny my feelings, make others happy, be there for others. And we wonder why we have such high rates in, I don't want to use certain words, on problems in the home, depression, anxiety, mental health, all of the above. You know where I'm going. You know, we can say the word pride, ego, but you know, it's deeper than that. We all, male and female, have pride and ego. You know, we want to do the right thing. I'm actually getting emotional because this person, I think this person is on the verge of imploding. I think that's the right word. I'm feeling it. They have suppressed so many emotions and thoughts. They're literally speaking and crying. Like, if this person is so shut down because if they started to talk, they'd be a blubbering mess. And that's what I meant by pride and ego. There's a lot of pressure on masculines and feminines in this world, but we need to start seeing through that. That is your job as a friend, as a I don't know, as a normal human being, to spot that in someone. Yes, support them, show them a way, show them they've got some support. This person's staying stuck in their life, their money, their family. They're just cycling. They're working against everything and everyone. Everything and everyone's working against them. I cannot make this up, guys. Same cards. Or their mind's elsewhere. They're looking into the future, the distance. They're out. They're checked out. That they don't want to be where they are. They're reevaluating everything. They're looking at where they're at, what they've grown, what they've built. But the problem is, I don't think this person knows the next step. I don't think they know how to have these conversations, possibly with their Two of Cups Empress, where they want to go, obviously. It's right here. Male or female. It's where they want to go. Always like that and that and that. And they don't know how to have the conversations or start to make the changes or put the boundaries in with the codependent people they go to. These people depend on this person to give to them, to provide for them. For some, there could be a partner, a sibling, a child with a disability or chaotic imbalance. They're in an unequal give and take. And I feel this person could be surrounded by family that, do the right thing. No, you happy. No, you make it work. We do put this on people. That is what being in masculine energy is, male or female. Don't worry about the feelings, how you feel. Get up and go to work tired. Get up and go to work exhausted. Get up and look after your children. Be there for that. Be there. And yes, you do. Yes, you do. But it's about balance. It's about boundaries. It's about enabling equal responsibilities. It's about, and this person's just done nothing but distract themselves with third parties. And that's how they check out. Yeah, look, King of Wands wants to go to the High Priestess. Look at that. They want to reveal their higher path, calling, emotions. They're pulled to this maybe. It's a secret. Whatever it is, they're ready to. Because out of nowhere, they want to take this leap of faith. They want to be in faith. They want to be an emperor and they want to go. See, there's the missing cup. But if they do, look at this. Look at what's going to happen. Look at what's going to happen. And this is with this lover that they feel stuck with, or decision or choice or path. Hanged man stuck. All about work, head down. Don't focus on yourself. Trapped, stuck, fearful, not happy. And look, it's come out here. Lovers defending themselves. 9 of Swords. 3 of Swords. People working against them. Oh, hang on, can you see that card? People working against them. We have someone here. Okay. This is what I want to, Spirit wants to say. Yeah, I cannot make this up. This is someone who has been told or taught to stay miserable in a relationship. Moon, illusion, delusion, hiding, hidden, not happy, miserable, pining, howling at the moon, a marriage, they feel alone, abandoned, possibly broke, nothing will grow, no help, no support, mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually, or one of those. And look at this. Who tells somebody, that's the Sun card, who tells, look, the Sun card, hide your emotions. This is somebody who has been taught or expected to stay unhappy, broke, busted, disgusted, or emotionally depleted in a relationship. Or they're hiding that. They're hiding it. They're manifesting a Queen of Cups. It's independent, self-sufficient, manifesting a Queen of Cups. That's where they want to put the work in. That's where they can have strength. That's where they can have a new beginning. That's someone they can work with, communicate with. This person, it's communication. This person will also hit, if they have a new start, the legal issues. They will be in a legal issue. I don't know why they're trying to avoid that, because, we have a lot of balanced, equal rights and things like that, or it could be money as in business or what they're connected into, who knows. Maybe they're with someone who needs complete taking care of, like a partner or an ex. But again, where are you enabling them to not grow? And I always say to people, always in a safe way, and it's not about abandoning people, it's about making people responsible and accountable. Because what if you're not here tomorrow? What is that person going to do? What have you taught them? How are they going to survive? Who are they going to lean on when you're not there? Because in this energy, you're not there, or you're not going to be there if you continue on this path. And that's what the mate judgment has called. The mate has said time for a change, calling justice, calling judgment. The mate, they've had enough. Reset this. Stop thinking about this, Empress, and reach out. It's a yes. Find the confidence. End and begin what you're in. Move forward. Move to your future. Yes, it's bittersweet. Yes, you have to move on. Yes, you have to close out cycles. Yes, you have to walk away. Yes, you have to be not the bad person or take a risk, or, you will be in self-doubt, or yes, you might lose out, or yes, some people might, stab you in the back or whatever, or say things or not. But, they're the lower toxic people. You don't need, walk away from this toxicity. The mate is saying, walk away from this toxicity. Why are you looking back at this? It's keeping you stuck, bound, toxic, low vibrational, in your addictions, obsessions. It could be an imbalance in unequal give and take. It could be you're keeping this person toxic by doing everything for them. I don't know. It could be a toxic family. It could be anything. So that's kind of what's going on here. But my greater concern is for, in this reading, I just feel expression, or someone needed to express something, or wants to, or will be coming forward, or they're trying to work out how to come forward. Yeah, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. This person's in love and they have a spiritual connection. I also feel like they were blind to that spiritual connection. They weren't aware, weren't ready, weren't able to process it, connect. It's self-imposed imprisonment, self-imposed checkout. It's like not believing it, The Tower has hit. And you know what the Tower is? That King and Queen of Cups, that person, that spiritual connection, that calling, that yearning, that deeper spiritual connection, path, person, place, situation, is their Ten of Pentacles. That's where they feel they could grow and build a lifetime, a legacy. But yeah, they have to put their past behind them. There will be judgment and calling on this, or a level of commitment that needs to happen. There won't be any of this Knight of Swords, this is commitment. It's like when you deal a healed person or a mature person or a grown person or a grown up, like a serious connection, a real love. We can have love for many things, many people, and then you meet Emperor, Empress love. That's the path. That's the one you can't work out. You couldn't process. You were overwhelmed with emotion. And this person did go back to, they were juggling. They had too much to juggle, too many decisions, and they really were in a position they didn't want to be in. And I feel they did get stuck here. Yeah, look, King of Cups, trapped, stuck there. Yeah, they did. By Queen of Wands, trapped them. Yeah. Someone came in, a third party, like hard, fast at the right moment, or to me, this is diabolical. This is someone who created chaos, confusion, an emergency, a codependency, or a good time, or a fast time, or a whirlwind. A whirlwind came in, and I do feel they got others involved. So this could be the situation of a family saying, look, you have to help this person. You need to be here. You need to do this. I have to say, which made them not be able to move on and have victory. And it was all about them giving to this person. Excuse me. There are a lot of, do I have to say that, Spirit? Yes. I heard a yes and I put fated wheel of change. Yeah, look, there was a lot of lying, gossiping, misinformation, trickster energy. I do feel the person they were with is quite immature, probably a good talker, probably, smooth operator, good talker, good partier, good youthful spirit, entrepreneurial, but no experience whatsoever. Yeah, there was a lot hidden with this person. See, here's the difference. We've got Emperor and Empress, or this is where this person wants to be. They were in Knight energy, and that's why they matched with this person. Well, they didn't match, but they felt that was, energetically, they matched with a page. They're a page. This person they're with is a gossiper, a drama, like being in high school, okay? A young, immature, more unevolved, person. Probably quite playful, needs help, doesn't know how to do things, creates third-party situations, interferences. Yeah, that's pretty high drama there. Where they're going is to a Queen of Wands, fated, a Queen of Pentacles. That's where they're moving. That's where they're in love. That's their decision. That's who they want to collaborate. That's who they reminisce about. So, but here they are. See, only a little offer, but they need to be a king. So here's the other thing. When you move into this, you're moving out of page and Knight energy. It's all page. This person's gone from a page energy lifestyle, commitments, relationships, style of loving, living, to where they're going is King, Queen, and Empress energy. And they've had that idea, they've had that epiphany. They have had that epiphany. So there's fear. There is fear about going to this higher contract or knowing this, or they have been blocked from this information. Something's definitely come out about this person, their true feelings, fighting, conflict, the lovers. This person wants to head off. But as I said, we need to, I'd rather have my, how do I say that? There's people in the world, there's conditional love and unconditional love. Conditional love is you do your responsibilities, your obligations, and you ignore what you want and all these silly fantasies and dreams and whatever you think, and you do your responsibility and obligation. And yes, we can do our obligations and responsibilities, absolutely, but it doesn't mean at full sacrifice of yourself. People who love you unconditionally will help you work it out. They will say, okay, these are the things you have to do. So how do we help you, do that where you want to be? How do we, but I don't feel that this person has those sort of people. I think they're around very fixed people, or people that expect or demand or pressure, or will not agree with them, or they don't want them venturing up there. Your life's here, you need to do this, you need to make it work, you need to make it happy. And that is delusional. That type of energy is where we find ourselves getting into trouble with depression, anxiety, people going off the rails, using things to check them out, deny, push down. A person can only shut off so much. Some people are actually able to do that for their entire life. They're not emotional people. They are not connected to their emotions. They're more practical, logical, and they don't make connections through emotion. And that's what this person's trying to live in for other people. This person's come out as a King of Cups, a King of Wands and a Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. So they don't know how to do the deeper, connected, more emotional. King and Queen of Cups, they've come out as the Two of Cups, whereas the other energy that they're in or expected to be in, they have to be in this Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands energy, which is all fire, action, no emotions would be anger and lashing out and in and then not, and then happy and then not, and all over the place, and not expressing and getting the job done and in and out, and total disconnection. And when you're a person who feels or who is spiritual or more deeply spiritual or emotionally based, that will only last so long before they're in deep trouble. So this person has disconnected from themselves, and I feel their friend, their mate, is also saying it's time for the change, for you to move forward. I can see this fake facade fantasy. This is how you need to do it. You need to put your big boy girl shoes on and step into those shoes and go for it. Or I feel the mate saying, or we or us, where we're at, and this type of lifestyle or how we're doing it or what we're choosing or who we're attracting, it's never going to change. I feel they're saying, you're probably not going to get something, an opportunity like that or a connection like that. And the mate's even saying, but God forbid you've tried to replace it or get it or find it. And truly, parents who love you unconditionally would be concerned about your happiness and helping support and get you there outside their own beliefs, wants, and needs. I feel this person, so there's the masculine energy, male or female. When you have to be in your male checked out energy or male energy, checked out energy, meaning if you're female, you're in your masculine. If you're just male in that masculine energy, you're expected to hold it together, soldier on. There is no support. You don't have a choice. What's those sayings? You made your bed, lie in it. It's not about you anymore. It seems to be a very cold, detached energy that this person has been around. And see, that's the change. See, you were warm, loving, nurturing, kind, wish fulfillment, giving, self-sufficient, independent, supportive. See this person here, this Queen of Cups, giving, caring, nurturing, providing. They're not used to that. They're not used to that. And I don't care if you're male or female. They're not used to a giver, a provider, a nurturer. This love you gave me, this support, this it can't be real. There's something odd. There's something off about it. This must be all in my head. This must be a fantasy. Yep. I need to forget about this. Yep. And the Tower is the Ten of Pentacles. They didn't want to see it. See? They rejected it. They because they're not from that. They're not even from a family who is like that. It's more physical. It's more about what you bring, what you do. You know, when you that family member that calls around every day or delivers this or is there for you to do that. It's need-based. This person is deeply confused because they've done connections on need base. Try and be there in a relationship or a connection that doesn't need you. They want you, they love you, they connect with you. They choose you to be there, like as in vice versa. It's like this giving. See, they had to reevaluate this equal giving thing. I don't think this person even knew how to do an equal relationship. I think they're more had a controlling or under order upbringing, family. They're used to being ordered what to do. When you come around someone nurturing, giving, loving, they're like, what do you want to do? What makes you happy? How do we make it work? What do you need? What do you want me to do? I'm here. I'm going to nurture you, care for you, love you, cook. That they were not used to that. That was odd to them. It wasn't real to them. And the people they were around would have said, that's not real. That's not real. That's fantasy. You're just in a fantasy. You're just not happy where you are. You need to put more effort into your responsibilities. Yeah, it's a fantasy. It's a dream. Something about escapism. So they believe this person was just in escapism, but this person has tried everything and anything to deny their feelings and check out from their heart. And did check out from their heart and their feelings and you, because they did. And they're just unhappy. Moon card, Magician, went on a new path. Ten of Cups, third parties, not happy, stuck. How does this person really feel about you? That you have a higher connection, higher calling, divine timing, destiny, destined. What else? Out in the cold. Moved on. They feel you've put the past behind you. Overwhelmed. Oh, they're worried. Sorry. They're worried you have closed this out. And 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the Tower. So they're very worried they've missed their opportunity. Heartbreak. Death and rebirth. So this out in the cold, they want to change this. This fated wheel, they want to go on that journey. This illusion, this delusion, this fantasy, they want to put it behind them and they want to bring it into reality and stand up for themselves. They want to reset out of nowhere. Again, I sort of said, how do they feel right now? But about you, but see, they're in great despair. They're triggered. They're in absolute mental conflict about, they cannot hold this back. They want to, look, they want to come towards you. Now, just if this is someone new, possibly this is where they've been, where they're at. Maybe you've just met, I don't know. No, Spirit said it's the past, because we keep getting the Six of Cups. It's the past, and they blocked out, they juggled, they ignored something, and they're worried about that up in their head. And I'm hearing former responsibilities. Yeah. Yeah, they did. But someone has played them. I mean, they've played themselves, but and there's many reasons why. And the mate's kind of saying, dude, you're delusional with yourself. Like, you don't hate this person. You actually love them. We're sick of trying to play this facade with you as well. This person can see their mate's emotions. Well, they're getting the better of them. They can't hide it because it's coming out in extremes now. Yeah. So I'd say divine intervention and order has to come in. Or this, yeah. See, yeah, they're waiting. They're waiting to make a move. Yeah, look again, Hierophant. Something they just don't want to face. Why? I just reset the world. What, okay, just quickly before we wrap it up. What do they not want to face? Because we've gone way over, but this person's a complicated little thing. We've got the world. Wow. We've got the World card. We've got the Devil card. We've got the Deceit, Deception, Trickery card. We've got the High Priestess card. We've got the Blocked card, Fear card. And we've got Standing Up. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. This person's in great despair. They want to change the heartbreak, that they are beside themselves. Here it is. And I'm wrapping it up because I've got to go. They are absolutely beside themselves for deceiving this Queen of Cups. Stealing from them, attacking them, walking away, ghosting, sneaking off, rejecting them, abandoning them. Like, pretty much that's using a Queen of Cups. They used Queen of Cups. They used someone. They were in their dark shadow. They absolute heartbreak. Or addictions or toxicities or codependence or low vibrational. That this person cannot believe. Yeah, all for third parties, other people. Yeah, that's what they did. Higher contract, didn't give to the higher contract. Coming in fast. I'm wrapping it up. See, there's higher order, divine intervention, contracts, divine timing. That's their tower. And everything they didn't want to see and move forward in. And we can all understand that with the eclipse energy now. The sword of truth. The truths are out. There's no more hiding. Look, fate. There's no more hiding anything anymore. So this person possibly cannot be where they are anymore. They could be, when you sleep separately, there's no intimacy, there's no connection, there's coldness. any intimacy they seek outside this relationship or situation or job or career or whatever, they go into lower toxic energy, basically due to heartbreak. And the fates are there now. I'm just hearing they're not engaging at all. So for the person, this is deep, this is so deep. For the person that they are with, or the people or family or groups or associations, when somebody is checked out with you, there's something very deep, emotionally deep going on there. So I'm trying to say this in the most tactful way, because everybody's involved here. Like, nobody's in a right or wrong. It's life. If you know someone's not happy and they're miserable, be it a worker, a lover, a family member, whatever, and that person is so checked out, they don't want you to touch them, they don't want to be near you, they just do their thing, go home, I don't care if it's friends, groups, associations, or they're just in such toxicity, like addictions, obsessions, whatever. You need to don't be selfish. Don't be selfish and just have that person there and ignore. I feel the worry here is this person's, people can see it. It's like sitting in a room of people, friends, groups, associations, partners, family, whoever, that literally see someone miserable, disconnected, and still just want to ignore it and pretend everything's okay. Just so everyone else has their position or how they want the situation to be. And that is not nurture, that is not love, that is conditional love. That is actual total rejection of the person. That's total abandonment of the person. You can be surrounded by a room full of people, a family, friends, children. If they're not seeing you or overlooking what you're going through to those extremes, it is so detrimental. It is ultimate rejection and abandonment of that person. And it is selfish if you can sit there and do that. It's selfish as in, I'm not saying that to be mean or anything. It is, I mean, you would have to be a very disconnected person, group to even ignore that and think that if we just ignore it, they'll get over it, they'll move through it, a mood or just who they are. No, it's not. That's someone in deep pain and suffering. And the fates are here. Deep pain and suffering. This person doesn't feel anyone around them understands or even knows what goes on in their head and their mind. They don't even know their dreams, wishes, wants, needs, desires. They're at breaking point. How do I know they're at breaking point? Because if something doesn't change here, and that's what this mate sees their friend in. This person feels sick. They cry in their car. I don't care if you're male, female, male. I don't care if you're the biggest macho male in the world. This person, I don't care if you're the provider, the king of abundance, have to keep it all together for everybody. This person cries in the car. They're heartbroken. They're depleted. They're done. They can't do it anymore. This is serious. This is serious. Man, woman, you know, mother of whoever or father of whoever, if this is your son, daughter in this, it's not time to Spirit said it's time to put yourself aside, your own needs and wants for this person, and it's time to admit, acknowledge and see the sacrifice that this person has made of themselves up until now, all to people please. And that only lasts so long. When you're depleted, your energy is depleted, your abundance is depleted, you will struggle with passion, desires, manifestation, money. You can't run anything on an empty tank. You can't, nothing sustains without nurture, without love, without deeper connected understanding. And you came into this person's life with that. They did not come from that. And even if you didn't come from that, and it was just as big and scary for you with that, because I do feel that's the case. I feel this is had a double-ended issue. That's why you became the Queen of Swords. You've also been in that deep hurt and pain and are. And both of you mirrored and mimicked each other's rejection and abandonment and not being good enough. Okay, so there were both parties here. And the hurt runs deep both ways. So when you are with a soul connection, you will mirror your traumas, okay? They'll be just in different ways. So you both went into a connected, deep love that both of you got overwhelmed in. That overwhelmed sent people running and packing and back into their comfort zones. So better communication and support on both ways. But we've got to remember here, it's not just communication. Fears, triggers, traumas, third parties, interferers, belief systems, family traditions. We could go on and on and on about things that were involved. But the truth is, you have to follow your heart. It's what every spirit tells their loved ones when they're passed over. As I am a medium, follow your heart. You're there to live. You're there to experience and grow, not just get through the day checked out. Okay? We have to, a lot of this will be revealed now. Yeah. Okay. And even if it's just revealing to yourself, just go through the process of healing, accepting, processing your emotions, being truthful to yourself. You know, we've all had to sit there, and whether we are with someone or not, it's okay to admit you love someone. It's okay with them or not, or yes or no, or in or out. It doesn't matter. It's okay for you to be truthful with yourself. It's okay to say, well, I can't fake it or deny that I don't love that person so deeply and miss them and X, Y, Z. Yes, I might not be able to get there, have them do this, do that, but I have to be honest with myself and my feelings, and start accepting and processing that just for your own peace of mind. Okay, take care. Bye.